Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We're here in the kitchen again today, and today we're making another frosting. I'm going to make a vanilla whipped frosting. All right, now this frosting does have to live in the refrigerator because it is made from whipping cream, and whipping cream melts. So let's get started. The first thing we need is 1 3/4 cup whipping cream. Okay, you're going to need a mixer. You can, in theory, do this by hand, but I don't know anybody who actually does this by hand. So you're going to need a mixer. You're going to need high speed. I'm using the Bosch compact kitchen machine 400-watt version. Now you can use any mixer you've got. If you have a whisk attachment, that's preferred because it helps incorporate a lot of air into our whipping cream. Now what we're going to do is we're looking for soft peaks. I am going to end up time-lapsing this because you don't need to sit here and wait for soft peaks to happen. So we need soft peaks before we introduce our other ingredients. So let's get started. Remember, there will be a time lapse. Now that is a soft peak, okay? It's not a stiff peak, it's a soft peak. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this on again, and we're going to go high speed, and then as we go, we're going to incorporate about ½ teaspoon of vanilla, and then we're going to slowly incorporate a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, also called icing sugar or confectioner sugar, depending on where you are. Here we call it icing sugar, but they're all the same thing. Icing sugar, powdered sugar, and confectioner sugar are all the same thing. So we're going to turn this back on. Again, I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse, slowly incorporate these two ingredients, and then we're going to wait for a stiff peak. That's when our frosting is finished. So again, there will be a time lapse. All right, when it looks like frosting, you just want to take your spatula, your rubber spatula, scrape it down and scrape it off on that beater. And then you just want to run it again for just about another 30 seconds just to firm that up a little bit. All right, so not long, just enough to firm it up. And there we go. This frosting is delicious, but it does have to live in the fridge. Anything you use this frosting on, your cakes, your cupcakes, have to live in the fridge afterwards, because remember, this is basically whipped cream, and you don't want whipped cream sitting around. You don't want whipped cream sitting around and melting on you. So definitely put this in the fridge. But that is a vanilla whipped frosting. Easy to make. All you need is some whipping cream, vanilla, and a little powdered sugar. Otherwise, you're good to go. So thanks for joining us here at Andersen Acres. This is an excellent frosting to use with a chocolate cake or really any cake at all. We'll see you tomorrow.